Praying is the most authentic meeting between the divine presence and the human being. Because the tefillah is such an important matter in the Jewish tradition, we have certain tools to sanctify it even more, the talit and the tefillin. The talit and the tefillin are mitzvot from the Torah. And when sages came to interpret those mitzvot, they determined that those are time-bound commitments, meaning that there are certain times to observe those mitzvot. Traditionally, women were too busy with taking care of the house and raising the kids, and they didn't have time to wake up every morning and pray and wear talit and tefillin and to be a part of the halachic dialogue. Therefore, they were exempt of those mitzvot. We need to remember that exemption is not a prohibition. And yet, throughout the generations, most Jewish women didn't observe those mitzvot. But we do have evidence of important Jewish women, such as Michal, the daughter of Shaul, and the daughters of Rashi, that wore tefillin. In recent decades, especially after the development of the conservative and the reform movement, many Jewish women are claiming back those mitzvot and returning to the roots of Judaism. Most of the opponents claim that this is a violation of local custom. But the beauty in Judaism is that customs can be changed and developed. And we have many rabbis who disagreed with this interpretation, such as the Ramah, Rabbeinu Tam, Magen Avraham, Rashba, and many more. And Baruch Hashem, today we're living in a Jewish feminist renaissance when Jewish women can and want to be a part in the Jewish life and be more active and reclaim those mitzvot that we were excused for so many years. So how do we do it? The talit. We're opening it, facing up to us and saying the bracha. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להתעטף בציצית. And we wrap ourselves with the talit. We take a moment. Some traditions, we're really wrapping it like this. And now the tefillin. We're starting with the tefillin shel yad, the tefillin of the hand. We're taking our weak hand and preparing it, making sure that nothing is interrupting. If you have rings, this is the time to take it off. And we're placing it here, where is the muscle. And while we're wrapping it, we're saying the bracha. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehaniach tefillin. And then we're going to wrap it 7 times on our arm. And from here we're moving to the tefillin shel rosh, the tefillin of the head. So for now we're going to wrap it just in the meantime in a gentle wrap. For the tefillin shel rosh, I'm taking off my head cover so nothing will be in between my head and my tefillin. I'm making sure that the tefillin are standing right in the middle between the eyes, bein enecha, and I'm going to cover my head again while I bring these 2 straps forward. I bless. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat tefillin. And then I'm going to finish up with the tefillin shel yad. So I unwrap this. I want to create the letter Shin Daled Yud Shaddai, which is one of the names of God. And some say this beautiful phrase, וארסתיך לי לעולם, וארסתיך לי בצדק ובמשפט ובחסד וברחמים, וידעת את אדוני, to continue our connection between us and God. And when I'm ready, wrapping it here, and I'm all set to start the tefillah.